Welcome back, it's Cordelia. Thanks so much for hanging out with me here today. So for today's video, I'm going to do a little makeup tutorial featuring the Nomad Cosmetics New Zealand Stargazing palette. I picked this up quite a while ago, but hadn't really had much of a chance to play with it because I've been recovering from my surgeries. So I thought it'd be fun if I did a look and also shared swatches, etc. on it. I love the eyeshadow formula in this Nomad eyeshadow palette. It's the first eyeshadow palette that I've tried from them in quite a while. I wanted to capture on camera the beautiful shift in the multi-chromes and duochromes, and so hopefully you can see that when I'm moving this palette around. So I ended up using my little star stencils to swatch this palette, and I love how that looks. The stars that are closest to my wrist are the multi-chromes and duochromes, and then the other ones are the mattes, and I think they're really pretty. So if you're looking for some bright pink makeup inspiration, just keep watching. And I'm starting out with the Danessa Myricks Universal Blurring Balm. This is the best eyeshadow primer I have found to date for oily lids, and it's clear and it intensifies color. It also lasts 24 hours. I've been very impressed by its longevity and how well it works. Now I'm applying the beautiful bright pink from the Nomad palette. This pink, to my eyes, looks almost a little bit more rose colored, which is beautiful. Later on in the video, I add a couple more pinks because I want to intensify it and make it a little bit more cool toned as opposed to the rose toned. I do like to use peachy beige and then like a beige if I'm trying to blend out colors like this, because that's a trick that Mickey taught me. He will use like multiple shades to create that really beautiful transition, kind of like how he did in my wedding makeup look. Oh, and this pink multi-chrome is so pretty. It's like slightly smoky, and then you get like the really gorgeous pink to it, and then you can see like green and gold from different angles, in my opinion. So stunning. Oh, and this is the lower palette. I use these cool tone pinks to basically change the tone of my eyeshadow color a little bit more, because I wanted it to be a little more cool tone to match my hair a little better. So I was trying to do a look that would basically coordinate with my hair. And then I used Urban Decay's Love Drug Pencil. I put this along the lower lash line and a little bit at the outer upper lash line. I like to do this if I'm going to use like a multi-chrome on the lower lid. I feel like it just helps things stick around better and longer, intensifies the color. So after I put on the pencil, then I put that same pink multi-chrome on top of the pencil with the pencil brush and smudged it. And I find this method works really well for me, so I think it looks great. That pink is just so much fun to me. And of course, I wanted to use Milky Way, which is like the blue to purple multi-chrome. And now that I no longer have hooded eyes, I'm still like trying to figure out the best color placement for me with things. And I basically just tried putting this color at like the outer part of my crease and then blending in a little bit. It's such a really pretty color. I like the dimension it added to my look. Oh, this highlighter at the inner corner is so pretty and eye-opening. You only have to use like a tiny amount of product, and it does a really great job of like brightening that inner eye area. Oh, I curled my lashes, and then I put on my pink mascara. That's from Thrive Cosmetics. And this is a gorgeous color. I just would like to find a burgundy wine mascara. For my brows, I used Buxom's Powerful Plum Lip Liner because I don't have a brow pencil that matches my hair. This is the closest I could do with a lip liner. And it works pretty well. I'll probably use it again. I obviously would love to find an eyebrow pencil that matches my hair, but that's probably never going to happen because it doesn't seem that makeup brands try to do anything really fun and colorful these days, or at least doesn't feel like very many do. I used my About Face Interlude Glitter Brow Gel. I don't believe they make this anymore, but this is like the closest I had to a clear brow gel. And I was like, we'll just put that on. I don't really like how the white reflective things looked a little funny with this look, but overall, I like the color on the whole. Oh, this new product is my newest obsession. It's the LA Girl Light Instant Finish Tinted Primer. It does a great job of like blurring, gives me just a little bit of color to like even out my skin tone. And it feels really good on the skin. It's great for like light coverage. Like you could just wear this by yourself if you wanted to, or you can use it under like a light foundation. I have been experimenting with it under different foundations to see how I like it. For the purposes of this video, I use Silk Naturals HD Cream Foundation in N10, which is like their lightest neutral. And I strategically placed the N10 foundation around my face, just like in the areas I needed a little bit more coverage than the LA Girl primer was going to give me. And for me, that typically is all like on my chin, on my cheeks, sometimes on my forehead. It just depends how I'm feeling about my skin on that particular day. I use the Monica Blender Undercover in Irons, which is their Ferrous Neutral, with the Sigma Pixelated Concealer Brush. This is how I basically have been covering my scars so that they're not as visible. And this product is great because it matches my skin tone exactly, so I can spot conceal around my face with it. It's the first product I've been able to really spot conceal successfully around my face and not feel like it looks very obvious. All right, next I'm using the Laura Geller Balance and Brighten in Fair to add more color to my face. I'm in search of a baked mineral pressed foundation that's talc free. Haven't found one yet. If you can recommend one, please let me know. I would absolutely love that. But yeah, I'm just basically adding this around my face, trying to give me some more color, more dimension, because I hate sometimes how flat and one-dimensional I look if I don't try to add a little more complexion depth. So it's something I've been trying to get better at. I absolutely love this little Too Faced blush. This is their Cool Tone Blurring blush, and I find it very easy to apply, and you can use your fingers to help blend it out too, but I like using a little blush brush and then going in with my fingers to basically get it covered and have it look really cute. Or I think it looks really cute. And then I highlighted with my Kimchi highlighter the pink side, because that's a pink side and a blue side. I think it's really cute. I actually love the fact that it's a split highlighter, which is what convinced me to buy it. And let's see, for my lips, I used Urban Decay Shock Value, which I love. It's a beautiful bright neon pink. The Urban Decay Glossy Liquid Lipsticks are my favorite long wear glossy liquid lipsticks. And if I had to only wear those lipsticks, I could absolutely do it. I would love it if they added a couple more shades, but this is one of those colors that I just think looks so good, especially in a monochromatic pink look. I love how bright it is and candy colored. I love how it looks with my hair. And I use the One Size Until Dawn Mattifying Setting Spray. Mickey loves this and he recommended it to me. And it works very well. I like to use my little fan to dry it so that it doesn't... I like to use my little fan to dry it so that I can set it really...
Here's the finished eye look up close. And I no longer have hooded eyes, I have deep set eyes. So what that means is that you can see some of my visible lid space when I'm looking directly into the camera, but my brow bone sticks out further than my mobile lids, so they're considered deep set. So if you look from the side, this part, my brow bone sticks out further than my eye. I had a lot of fun putting this monochromatic pink look together. I really do enjoy monochromatic makeup looks, but I haven't really done a bright hot pink thing, at least not for a while. Since we last spoke, I've still been in recovery from my surgeries. My eye surgery was December 20th, and I feel like I'm close to fully healed from that by now. And I'll probably make a separate video to talk about that because some of you had asked me to do that. I don't know when that will be, but I'm happy to have that done. My eyes are still very sensitive, and my left eye is textured and more sensitive in a different way than my right eye, so it makes applying makeup a little bit weird right now, but I feel like I'm eventually going to get used to it. My last surgery was January 30th, and my body has really been up and down trying to recover from that. I will be doing better and then I'll be exhausted. So after I made my last YouTube video, I wore myself out and was broke for 5 days. And I was doing better 2 weeks ago, and then last week I was sick almost all week. So it's just been a lot to deal with. But unrelated to all that, I went to go see my hairstylist, Cliff, and he refreshed my color. And I love, love, love my hair. You can see how very long it is. I basically just go get my long layers in front trimmed on occasion, and I get the ends of my hair trimmed on occasion. Other than that, I just kind of let it do its thing. And the color that he used in my hair is Manic Panic Pink Warrior, which is a very deep but bright cool toned neon pink. And then he mixes in a little bit of Pravana. I believe it's Chroma Silk, Vivids, and Wild Orchid to give it a little bit of extra longevity. It's either Wild Orchid or Magenta, and I think it's Wild Orchid. But yeah, and then he uses a black for my little black sections. So I'm happy to have my hair done. I am back to physical therapy, which is great because that is my road to recovery. That is how I see myself basically being able to no longer have to go to physical therapy is by continuing to do my physical therapy homework, so I'm excited to be back at that. If you would like to see any more tutorials featuring the Nomad New Zealand Stargazing palette, please let me know, because it is definitely one I am very excited to be playing with. I do have a couple interesting eyeshadow palettes that are on their way to me. The first one is the Adept palette, Adept Cosmetics, what is it called? The first one is the Adept Cosmetics Cyborg Choir palette. I've never tried any of the Adept palettes, only their magnetic stackable empty palettes, so I'm excited to try their makeup. I also have the Bella Bar Beauty or Bella Beauty Bar Basic Witch palette on its way to me. And I'm excited that I have some products coming from VE Cosmetics, like their OG Blood Moon palette. And I've been doing some writing and posts on the blog, so if you're interested in gothic and witchy fashion or like mineral SPF stuff, be sure to pop over to my blog to check that stuff out. Thanks so much for hanging out with me here today while I played with makeup. Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you have any requests, let me know as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.